Right, back out fishing, back doing 24 hours at Norton Disney. This time I'm on Turner's Lake. Had a good walk round. It's a Sunday. It's the Euros final today. But I see on the swim availability on Instagram there was loads of spare pegs, so I thought I'll go watch the match while I'm fishing. So I've got my tablet with me so I can watch the match later. I'll get the rods out, do a sneaky 24 and see if we can catch something as well. Happy days. England win against Italy and I catch a lovely quarter carp. But yeah, had a walk round Turner's Lake, down along where Hodgetts is, directly opposite that bank across there. Walked round there, had a look at Hodgetts, was heading over to Alden's, walking along Turner's, having a look in here, and spoke to one of the guys in this corner opposite here. He said there's fish showing all over. Give it 10 minutes, see a load myself. They're all in this margin, all round this bank. So yeah, there's fish absolutely everywhere. So there was a free peg opposite this side. Shot round in the van, parked the van over there, nice and close, and yeah, got the rods out. It's looking really promising because say there's fish absolutely everywhere. Lovely flat calm. Looks a bit grey, might rain, but it is really warm. It's lovely, so fingers crossed something happens. Got the 3 rods out. Left hand rod is on a Ronnie rig, cast 14 wraps straight to that swim across there. Spot on lad in that peg. Had a chat to him, he's sound. Middle rod, right hand rod, they were both on solid bags. Had to put them on solid bags and get them in the margins here. Middle rod is cast to, don't know if you can pick this up because it's quite far away. Where are you? There's a buoy there, and I'm at 7.5 wraps to that. Stood right next to me rods here casting. But yeah, 7.5 wraps. That goes down. That's pretty clear. Check that with a weed rake lead. And yeah, that is a clear spot. This other right hand rod is really close in. Probably talking 8 foot from the bank. I walked down here and just dropped it out between the weed beds, but I don't know if you can pick it up, but she is quite thick in these margins. But once you get out 7 wraps beyond that, straight out in front, it just drop off, gets deeper. Say that left rod at 14, that's like that's solid, that really is. But I think the ones where I'm fishing closer in on this side on the shelf, I've got to be on solid bags on them because there's just that much weed about. But I've got 2 rods where the fish are showing. Typical, I'm filming, nothing showing now, but honestly, down this margin where that lad is there catapulting all along that bank, tight in, they're showing big time. So got to fish where, put your baits, put your rigs where the fish are. So yeah, looks lovely. Not actually sure what peg I'm in, what number I'm in, but the stock in here, I think it's 915 carp in 18 acres, I think it is. So there's plenty to go at. Good chance of a few doubles, 20 pounders. I think the complex records in here, that's 40 pound. But yeah, there's the aim for the night. And now what the lads do, which is good, they leave the mat, retention, sling and the landing net. They leave them all in the pegs now, so That makes life a bit easier. So yeah, there's certainly a cater for you, that's for sure. But yeah, check this out. Check how close I am now. I'm getting, every time I come here, I'm soon to be fishing closer and closer to the to my van. But yeah, there's the beast. There's my van, nice and close, right next to the toilets. I just had to walk along there, down here, to this path here. But yeah, how easy was that? But yeah, there's another car park there. I think that's between Holden's and Turner's, so you can park there and fish the pegs this side. Through them trees is Petite's Lake, which is a pretty lovely lake. And yeah, there's the toilets. Nice path, nice track all the way around. But look how mega that looks. Looks absolutely awesome. Talk about, like I said, coming close in. Check that out. He is ridiculously close. Oh my days. That's like 2 foot off the bank. Oh. That is nuts. Definitely doing the right thing, fishing them bags so close in. If that's how close they're coming, but wow. That is bizarre. Just had to move the rods because and dive the tips under because the swans are playing havoc. But yeah, I've buried them tips in the water. Hopefully that stops them catching my line. But yeah, just going to redo my middle one because they're caught on that. And on my left one. So yeah, let's see what happens. Change them round. Hopefully that stops them catching onto my lines. There's fish cruising all over, all down this end, right down in that corner, down these margins. I've seen that one that was about 2 foot out. That's come back plodding down again. I've redone all 3 rods, 2 on a solid bag, 7.5 wraps. The other one I've gone 16, I've gone a little bit further. That's the left hand rod over to Matey Boy's swim across there. It's gone down with the middle rod to the boy over there at 7.5. That's and this right margin one, I stuck the Polaroids on, walked right down the margin, found a hole in the weed and just dropped my bag in it. If they're as close as 2 foot out, it's probably a good thing to try. It's not going to hurt me right hand rod. It's 6 foot, 7 foot off the bank in a right hole of weed. Because it is proper up now in here. They don't put dye in or anything, but yeah, look at that. The spots, and it does drop off in the middle deeper, so you can find decent spots like, but yeah, look at that. Looks absolutely mint. Fish cruising all over. Hopefully I can manage to catch something. Feels good, but so did my last trip, the 120 hour blanking session. But yeah, it's there's a few more fish in here than Birch Lake. There's 915 in the 18 acres, so something's got to happen. But rods are done. Not going to actually touch them now unless something actually happens. absolutely awesome. It is a nice venue. Really, really well, good setup. Cracking, awesome looking carp. Ooh, don't know if you caught that one. In the corner there. Just see the ripples, what there. Certainly showing close in, that's for sure. Hence why I put my bag 6, 7, 8 foot out from the margin. Just walked it down that bank there, just on the right. Polaroids on, lovely hole in the weed, and dump. And just played the line off back to the pod. So come on, Mr. Carp, I'll put some effort in. Be nice, reward me with a lovely quarter carp. Well, 7 o'clock at night, the weather's certainly taken a turn for the worse. Look at that. Well, hopefully, bit of rain, bit of heavy rain switches the fish on. I've seen one fish come out since I've been here. That's one of the lads right down that end on the far side. So yeah, it's even though the fish are about, it seems to have gone fairly quiet. And I was just speaking to the lad who's fishing in this corner there. He said the amount he's been here 4 days, and today, even though they've been showing a bit, it's been nothing compared to the previous 3 days before that, and that's when he's been having all his fish. So it's gone quiet for him in the last 24 hours. But typical. We'll keep soldiering on. Them rods are out there. 2 lovely thudding, proper hard spots. And the margin one, solid bag in a hole in the weed. So I'm contemplating bringing that in actually and sending that, putting a bait further out in the middle, because obviously with carp and weed, when it turns to night and photosynthesis and everything and oxygen levels, they don't tend to be in the weed in night time. So I think my best chance of a night bite is if I pull that rod out of that margin, put it out into deeper water at like 10 wraps. If you fish 7.5 wraps more than in this peg, it drops off quite a bit on that marginal shelf, and the bottom is pretty clear. Everything's dropping down with a nice thud. So yeah, I'm just contemplating maybe when this rain stops I might have a little switch round on that margin rod. But yeah, something to think about before the footy starts, because once the footy starts I'm not doing out, I'm sitting on my hands then, that's for sure, and just cheering the mighty England on, beat the Italians. That'll be amazing. So yeah, hopefully win for England, 1 carp, that's all I want, and I'll certainly go home a happy camper tomorrow. 7:30, rain stopped, lovely and peaceful. Check that out, like a mill pond, flat calm. That right hand rod I had in that little hole in the weed, I brought that in, put it out at 10 wraps, and it went down really quick. Felt the bottom really quick. I must be on top of a plateau or something at about 10 wraps there. So I'm on top of summer. It won't wade. It's 10 foot deep, most of it out there on the contour map, and it's easy to feel the bottom. You can feel that 10 foot drop. But on this one, it was instant. So I'm on top of something, that's for sure. And I just thought, I'm just going to leave it. It's a new spot. Now what with that, it can stay there for the night. But yeah, interesting. The one, my right rod that I did bring in from down that margin, she was absolutely spotless as well. So that's the plan is leave all them 3 rods out there, out in open water, and if nothing happens by 7-8 o'clock in the morning, get that right rod in, get it on a solid bag and drop it back in that hole in the weed, because as you've seen they are mega close in. So yeah, it's got to be worth a shout for last knock-ins. So yeah, looks mega. Well, hopefully just catch a carp, and hopefully England do the do against the Italians. It's not long now till the match is on, so I'm gonna get set up, get the tablet on, watch the game, watch England win 2-0 hopefully, and catch a £20 carp. Not asking for much, but that's on my wish list this trip. Come on England, come on Mr. Carp. Come on England. Could life get any better watching football? Rods out on the dance floor. Yeah, it can. England win and a big carp. Come on England. Looking good. Plenty of fish about. Just going to settle and watch the football and get back to you soon. Fingers crossed for an England win and a big fat carp. I think the biggest mistake I've made this trip is leaving me zig and floater gear at home. For some reason I didn't bring my bag, left it in the back of the cupboard. Naughty mistake. I'm damn sure zigs would have been the one. I really am. The fish have been so active on top. I think a zig a foot off the top of the surface, it'd have paid off handsomely. So, but you live and learn. I don't know why I didn't bloody put it in the van, but yeah, I don't know if you caught that in that far corner. But they're so active on top. I just know a little black or yellow zig just off the top would have been the one. Well, I'll keep trying, keep fishing on the deck. There's every chance while them rods are out there. Looks absolutely mega, look at that. Flat calm, looks awesome. England are winning 1-0. Could things get any better? Does look so cool out there. But say, as far as I'm aware, only one person's caught, and that's the lad in that swim across there. So that's all I've seen. But keep at it and hopefully something happens. So, well, it's 8 o'clock in the morning, no action through the night, apart from a couple of liners, and then about 10 minutes ago, a couple of liners on my middle rod and my left rod, which are a bit more out in open water. There's fish milling about, gliding out on top. I've definitely made a massive boo-boo. Oh, I'll pick that one up there. Not bringing my other bag with my zig gear in, because zig and floater gear, to be honest, I'm damn sure an adjustable zig, something like that. Put a little zig, foot off the surface. I'm sure that would have picked a fish up, because they've just been cruising about the top loads. So, but yeah, let's see. it's there's a few hours left yet. I mean, 2 miles over to bring that right hand rod in, make a new solid bag and drop it back in the hole in the weed down that margin there. But while it's raining, I'm not going to bother just yet. But yeah, if it stops, might do that, might try it. But it's a tough one because it is prime bite time, and so I've had a couple of liners on left and middle rod, so if I do it, I'll be doing it on the right rod anyway. But yeah, don't know. But you live and learn. I'll make sure the bag's in the van next time. It's always in the bloody van. Don't know why I just didn't bring it this time, but I checked the Instagram page, see the availability was really good, and just made the decision I was going. Bit of a mad dash and just forgot that bag. Amateur mistake. But yeah, another one showed just out there. Don't know if I picked that one up. It's raining, so it's hard to spot on the camera, but there's plenty of fish showing right on top, so yeah. But anyway, there's time yet, and hopefully something will happen soon. It's not stopped raining all morning, so it's looking like it's going to be a wet pack up. No worse than that, than getting your gear home when it's all wet and having to dry it all over the next couple of days. But is what it is. That's carp fishing for you in this crazy weather we're having. Where's the bloody summer? It's just not here. Where's the wall-to-wall sunshine? I don't bloody know. It's what day are we? Mid-July, and yeah, it's pretty damn miserable today. But yeah, we need a few weeks of scorching hot sunshine. Do some proper surface fishing. Best way to catch carp for sure, off the top. Still plenty of fish milling about, so there's still every chance before I do the pack up, but bite time, it's ticking away rapidly. Right, coming to the end of the 24 hours on Turners Lake. It's looking like it's going to be a blank. I've got my excuses all prepared, because I'm damn sure if I'd have brought my Zig gear, I could have sneaked one out, because they've just been cruising around that top loads. It looks really good. I've got about half an hour left. Gonna not do any more filming unless I catch something, but I'm gonna slowly do a slow pack up. But yeah, I've got a bit of a barren spell at the minute after me Birch social was 120 hours. That was a blank. Add this 24 hours to it, 144 hours of blanking. So yeah, not good, but I'm sure it'll all come good soon. Roll on the next trip. I'm going to try and get out again in about a week's time, so I don't know whether that's back here or at Old Mill, so I made the decision a bit closer to the time. So thanks ever so much for watching, guys. Thanks to everybody who hit that subscribe button on my last video. You're all legends. That was amazing. So many people hit the button. I can't believe it. I'm overwhelmed. Truly are. You're all awesome. Thank you so much. Thanks to everyone who subscribes. And I'll stick a subscribe button there. If you could subscribe to the channel, it would be greatly appreciated. Take care, guys. Tight lines. See you on the next one.